Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video we're going to talk start collecting Warhammer 40,000, and today we're taking a look at the Tyranids and the Assimilation Swarm detachment. Now in this video we're going to look through and talk about what the Assimilation Swarm gets as a detachment special rule, before looking at a couple of units to start our force with. We'll then look at some other units to expand upon those first couple of initial purchases, and finally finish off the video with a little sample army list of 1,000 points for you to use, hopefully as some inspiration for starting your own Assimilation Swarm Tyranid force for Warhammer 40,000. And so, to begin with, let's talk about the Assimilation Swarm's special rule, and this is called Feed the Swarm. In your command phase, each harvester unit from your army that is within range of an objective marker you control can regenerate one friendly Tyranid unit that is within 6 inches of it. Now, a unit can only be regenerated once per phase, and each time a unit is regenerated, you do one of the following. Either one model in that unit will regain D3 lost wounds, or one destroyed infantry model, excluding characters, is returned to that unit with its full wounds. If that unit is an endless multitude unit, it will return up to 3 models to that destroyed unit instead. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about what we are going to have with the Assimilation Swarm. What are our harvester units? These include the models of the Haruspecs, the Psychophage, Rippers, and Pyrovores. And the rules down the end that relate to Endless Multitude will include all our different types of gaunts, so Hormogaunts, Termogaunts, Neurogaunts, and Gargoyles as well. So we definitely have, a nice sort of healing force. We've got some units we want to build around because these units can heal. And it should be noted that, our harvester units can heal other harvester units, so we can have some nice overlap between a bunch of them as well. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. And so, where to begin? Now, we don't have any actual harvester models that are characters, but we do have one that can bring some harvester models to the table, and this is the Parasite of Mortex. Now, a 12-inch move, toughness 5, 5 wounds, and a 4+ save. This model does have deep strike, lone operative, and stealth, so a nice, great little sort of utility piece. The big thing though is the parasitic infection, where each time an infantry model is destroyed by an attack made by this model's above ovipositor. After this model has finished making all its attacks, you can add one new Ripper Swarms unit to your army consisting of D3 models and set it up within 3 into this model. If you do so, the Ripper Swarm unit can be set up within engagement range of the destroyed model's unit. Also, the It Itches rule at the start of the fight phase, select one enemy unit within engagement range of this model, and that enemy unit must take a battle shock test. Now, the barbed ovipositor is anti-infantry 3+, and it does get an extra attack when it has this weapon. It's only 1 attack, but 2+ to hit, strength 3, -2 AP, and damage 3. Pretty solid to try and get rid of an enemy model. On top of that, you do have your clawed limbs for some extra AP -1 to damage 1 attacks. But all in all, a really fun way harvester units being able to be brought to the table in the form of Ripper Swarms is nice. Now, the next unit we're going to talk about are the Pyrovores. For me, I think these are probably my favourite unit that came out in the latest Tyranid wave. They look absolutely amazing. Now, Pyrovores have 5 wounds and toughness 6, so pretty solid defensive profile. They've got their flame spurt cannons, which ignore cover with torrent and twin linked. D6 +1 shots at a 12-inch range with strength 6, -1 AP, and damage 1. Obviously auto hitting thanks to torrent. They've got a couple of attacks in combat as well, though nothing too great to write home about. The big thing is the burning spray ability, where in your shooting phase after this unit has been selected to select one enemy unit hit by one or more of its attacks, and until the end of the phase, the enemy unit cannot have the benefit of cover as you effectively burn it away with your pyro burst cannons. Looking at where to go next. Now, obviously, we are going to want to try and pick up some Ripper Swarms, and this is something you're going to want to pick up for your Parasite of Mortex ability, but also as a unit on the tabletop, I think they're really useful. Ripper Swarms have a really fun ability where they have the ability to turn off some of your opponent's objective control. While an enemy unit is within engagement range of this unit, you can halve the objective control characteristic of models in that enemy unit, which is really, really fun. They've also got a little bit of shooting out of them, though it's nothing to write home about. Same with their melee attacks, though they do have sustained hits in combat at all time, which is really cool. Now, the other thing here is the Haruspecs. This is where we start getting into the big monsters that really start to, push forward some damage for the Force. Now, the Haruspecs actually has a cool ranged weapon. It's got precision with its grasping tongue. It effectively shoots out and grabs someone and draws them into its maw. 1 attack, ballistical 3+, strength 6 minus 2 AP, and damage d6 plus 1. Could be a great little character sniper. Now, it's also got its Ravenous Maw in melee, which is 14 attacks, a weapon skill 3+, strength 7, minus 1 AP, damage 2, and the extra attack from its Shoveling Claws as well, giving you some strength 14, minus 2 AP, damage d6 plus 1 attacks. Grisly Spectacle means if this enemy model fights, after resolving its attack, if one or more enemy units were destroyed by its attacks, each enemy unit within 6 inch has to take a battle shock test, so another way to sort of push through some battle shock damage. Now, the other monster we have access to that is a Harvester unit is the Psychophage, the brand new model coming in the latest wave of the Tyranids. Biostimulus means friendly Tyranids within 6 inch will have Feel No Pain 6+, which is a nice buff, and Feeding Frenzy gives us some bonuses when it's attacking enemy units that are sort of already damaged. Other than that, it does have a cool D6 Torrent, ignores cover weapon, strength 6, minus 1 AP, damage 1, and a few little attacks in melee as well at damage 2, minus 1 AP. And these also have the Anti-Psyker 4+ rule, along with Devastating Wounds as well. Now, the last unit I want to talk about are the Venom Thropes. I think these are a really great little buff piece for any Tyranid force. They provide cover, and if the unit is infantry as well, they're going to provide stealth to them while they're nearby. Your Venom Thropes, really great at just sort of keeping units alive and helping protect you on those early turns. And so here we have our sample army list. Now, we've got no enhancements in the Force because the only character we've chosen to take is the Parasite of Mortex, 80 points here. Now, we've got also for our other data sheets, we've gone with 2 Haruspectors and a Psychophage, so you can really go with what options you want here. They're the same cost, so you could take 3 of one, could switch this up if you want. You have the options here to play around with, but then we also have 3 units of 3 Pyrovores. So we're going to have 9 Pyrovores on the table, and then 3 units of 3 Ripper Swarms as well, along with the unit of Venom Thropes, giving us a really fun and interesting force. For me, this force is going to have, quite a decent amount of shooting coming out of those. Pyrovores can do quite a bit of damage, though at a little bit short range. The Ripper Swarms can be used as either, screens early on to stop charges maybe getting into your Pyrovores and stuff like that, or indeed they could be used as Deep Strikers as well, with their cool Deep Strike ability to come in when they need and provide some support up the field for the Parasite of Mortex if you do decide to infiltrate the lone operative up the field. But if you've got some ideas on an Assimilation Swarm force for the Tyranids, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments below. Let us know your thoughts, your combinations you've been picking up with it. Let us know. And so that is the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our great little community we have here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel, be that via Patreon or YouTube members, or by grabbing yourself some merch, whether that's stickers, t-shirt, mugs, or anything from our Teespring store as well, or by using our affiliate links, which are also linked down in the description as well, that go a long way to helping support the channel. As a special thank you to all our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to Andy C, Grimskull, Colorblind Magic, Iron Grinch, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Cure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Alderin Shot First, Kendall, Soren, Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lockloric, The Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle, and Gargamel196. Thank you all so much for helping support the channel. It means the absolute world to us. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, everyone, stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.